So we've come out this morning to Nine Elms Bruges Cemetery, 1914 to 1918. Got Andre, who's taking us on a tour. This was a clearing station, and this is where people that had a small chance of survival were actually sort of kept or left here before they died. Those that did have a good chance of survival moved through to the hospital side of things. So let's go in and have a look. So we have located Alex's headstone here. Might be a little bit hard to read. But we've got Sergeant A.J. Stevenson, 39th Battalion Australian Infantry, 15th of October 1917, aged 25. And Steve's this morning placed the flag and the little cross there as well. So Andre's just taken us through a bit of an explanation in relation to this place here, which is what they call Hill 62. You might be able to see it up through the trees there. But this is the only preserved bit of battlefield around, and there's trenches, craters, and as you can see Joe going through the trenches now. But there's some craters up here and all sorts, and Andre was just saying you've got to picture this without the trees. He said there was no trees here because of all the bombing and that for 12 miles. So let's go through the trenches here. The tins being placed here to help preserve them. This wouldn't normally have been here. And they would have only have made them this deep apparently, and then built the sides up with sandbags. So Andre also explained to us that the this tunnel here was sort of separate from another tunnel further down the battlefield. But this tunnel here was how you get from one trench to another.
To the front,
So
to the jump off trench.
another crater caused by bomb. See some more over there as well. So we've just walked through one tunnel. To go from one set of trenches to the other. And here we go. We've come all the way from over there underground. And this is how the soldiers moved from one sort of lot of trenches to another. So up the top there is actually Hill 62. Maybe a little bit hard to see. You can see how they zigzag these trenches as well. Some of the war remnants, rolls of barbed wire.
Photo we see, pictures we see,
And the shell casings. So yeah, we're now at Polygon Wood. This is a lot of Australians and New Zealanders, a lot of Anzacs. And this is a bit of a memorial to the Anzacs. And this, being the 100-year anniversary, a lot of wreath laying going on. And we've got wreaths here from the Commonwealth of Australia, Legacy Australia, and a few others there as well. The Australian Defence Force.
Civilians were evacuated, but they started using gas and
So yeah.
after evacuated, there were no civilians, so they were all evacuated.
So Andre was just explaining this is Brinside Ridge. So this is where Edgar actually fell. No doubt it looked a little bit different about 100 years ago, but there's a few Aussies coming up from the left hand side here. And then other Aussies heading down the ridge there as well. says that this was the Tyne Cot blockhouse captured by the 3rd Australian Division on the 4th of October 1917. So 100 years today. One of the German bunkers situated at Tyne Cot Cemetery. So this is the actual front of Tyne Cot Cemetery, and you can see the masses of graves. Most of them here are nameless. There's a German bunker over there, and the actual memorial up here is also a bunker, the main bunker, with another German bunker over that way. And this is mostly Australians down in this section here. So this is actually a memorial is actually built over the main German bunker here on the ridge. And if we have a look out, you can see here, this is actually the battlefield out there, and you can probably see why this was a perfect location for a German bunker. With the two other bunkers down at the trees on the left and the trees on the right. So we've got the other German bunker here. The walls are a bit over a metre thick. Wasn't used to fight from, although there is a little peephole here. It was mainly used as a resting point for the German troops. The reason the walls are so thick is that if any of the Allied artillery hit it, as per this here, it wasn't breaking through at all. So there's some damage sustained there, and if we go around the corner, you'll see more artillery damage there, but it has not penetrated. So
itself.
So we're just going to go and have a drink in the pub, the Die Vault. Looks quite interesting, so let's see what's inside. Well, we're down at the Menin Gate again tonight. Tonight though is a little bit special because Adam and Steve are going to lay a wreath for the uncles, so they'll hopefully be part of the ceremony tonight. But as you can see, the crowd is gathering very quickly. We're still sort of 45 minutes before it's due to start, so
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this daily act of remembrance. May I kindly ask you to remain silent and not to applaud during and after the ceremony. Thank you. Goedenavond, dames en heren. Welkom op deze dagelijkse plechtigheid. Mag ik u vriendelijk verzoeken om de stilte te bewaren en niet te applaudisseren, zowel tijdens als aan het etiket. Ik dank u.
So today, this is Friday, we're off on a big trip to Bruges. So I've just come to the Ypres station, train station, and we're gonna catch the train there, 1.5 hour trip to Bruges. We've arrived in Bruges in about an hour and a half train trip. This is one of the modern stations. We get some escalators. So we've made our way, we're almost to central Bruges, different sort of town. A little bit of a walk ahead of us, a lot more people around. So we've made our way to the market area of Bruges. A lot more people. Jean said she wanted to ride on the horse and carriage. So that'll be interesting to see if that happens. Lunchtime in Bruges. The sister city of Bruges is apparently Venice, and there's a few canals around here, and apparently it gets called Bruges gets called the Venice of the North, apparently. So the girls are going off for a horse ride, and the boys have come to the beer house. Lockie's beer's
in coconut. It actually looks like coconut milk, doesn't it?
In a coconut.
That's pretty cool.
So we've finished in Brussels, in Belgium shall I say, and we're now heading to Italy. So we've just had a bit of a feed at the airport in Brussels. It's a nice little train trip in this morning, and the boys are hit the GPS.
We build everything everywhere else. Huh?